All right, we got my homie Invent next with his driver's license remix. Oh. Let me get it up on screen. Invent, some of you already know, Invent's popped in the chat plenty of times already. He's shown support to the channel. I support him, so, and whatever he does, so. A rap cover though, I'm interested because driver's license is a singing song, so it's like I'm interested to just hear what he has to say here. And then after this, I gotta start editing and get right back on the grind. I'll be back at noon for Mercom's song. Okay.
Some days it gets the worst of me. I'm truly sorry. You deserve the best the world can give you, honest. You put your best foot forward and you're sometimes falling. I'll be there to pick you up, and that's a promise. That's just life. I hope you get back up with power. Cause when you see what's out there, get a taste of the world and people loving you for just the person you are, you'll understand that this is more than just the cards you were dealt. Take a drive or a walk, get a breath of fresh air, fight anxiety off, cause you are stronger than that. You have a soul of a fighter, it's why you're not giving up. I've seen you crying in pain, I've seen you smile for tomorrow, I've seen a hope.
Okay, whoa, let me stop you there, but I like how in the beginning, right, he was sort of building it up, you know? He's telling the story of someone, or he'll be just talking to people in general. No. It sounds like he's talking to someone, trying to give them hope. Like, I've seen the hope in your eyes, the sparks of fire. Like, he's talking to someone who is now, who's beaten, who's broken down, who's just tired of it all, and he's sort of trying to wake them up, give them a call to action.
Just the person you are, you'll understand that this is more than just
I love the piano so much.
Cards you were dealt. Take a drive or a walk.
But you know, hold on, we talked about that, and then the top of that, you'll understand this is more than just the cards you were dealt. Remember how we talked with if y'all was somewhere over there during the live stream with the dummies, Tom and Dom dummies video, but I was talking about, we were talking about cards, and you know, we were talking about cards and how, you know, each in life you're given a certain deck of cards, and you can but you're just given these, and you kind of just got to be happy with what you get, and that's what it is, right? So, yeah, bruh, but he's saying right here, he's saying you'll understand that this is more than just the cards you were dealt, and now what I take that as, like, this is more than just like this is it. Like, just because you grew up a certain way, doesn't mean that, you know. I told him that we were reacting to it right now. Yes sir. Yeah. But yeah, he's saying this is more than just the cards you were dealt. Meaning, like, just because you were in the situation, right? Going back to my card example. Let me make sure. Did I actually even hit? Yeah, I did. Going back to the card example, right? Just because, okay, let's say this is your parents, and this is your, what is this? Whether you were growing up rich or poor. What up, Invent? Invent is now in the chat, just talking about, you know, this line right here. Just the person that you are, you understand this is more than just the cards you were dealt. Just because you were born poor, just because you were born with parents who may not have treated you well, just because you were born with certain things you don't like about yourself, just because you were born and your body was this way, or you didn't like it, or you didn't whatever, doesn't mean that that's all that you are, right? That doesn't mean that just because you grew up poor in a poor family doesn't mean, I'm just using this as an example, doesn't mean that you will always be that way. That's it, and that's just the end of the story. Okay, doesn't mean that.
This is more than just the cards you were dealt.
Yep.
Take a drive or a walk, get a breath for fresh air. Fight anxiety off, cause you are stronger than that. You have a soul of a fighter, it's why you're not giving up. I've seen you crying in pain, I've seen you smile for tomorrow. I've seen the hope in your eyes, it sparks a fire in mine. Look at.
Do you hear the emotion in his voice right there? Do you hear it? God.
I've seen you smile for tomorrow. I've seen the hope in your eyes.
You know what? I resonate with the song because, especially because, you know, we obviously all have people in our life like this who we have seen go through tough times, and it hurts us, right? I hate seeing people who I care about upset or not happy or just in a spot where they feel helpless, right? I don't like that. I don't like seeing that. And I always try to be like, I should just do something, right, to make their day or make them feel better, because, at least someone has to, right? So, okay, not, maybe that's a bad way to put it, but you never know. You just never know what that can do for somebody, just the smallest things, like doing something nice for somebody, getting them something to eat, or like, just like giving them a hug or something like that. Just telling them, you never know, what that can do for somebody.
It sparks a fire in mine. Look at all that you've been through.
Oh wait, hold on. Gotta talk about that line. I've seen the hope in your eyes. It sparks a fire in mine. So yeah. So seeing, it's like you're linked in this sort of way. This is what I call, when you're invested in someone, like this is what I call soul linking. Okay, you're now in a spot where it's like you feel what they feel what you feel, and you're like linked emotionally, right? So it's like, I've seen the hope in your eyes. It sparks a fire in mine. Like seeing that person happy makes you happy in turn. And I feel that a lot, because that's how I operate the same way.
Fire in mine. Look at all that you've been through. Still have love on your heart. You made mistakes, I forgive you. Go and get what you want. Need you to know that you're not.
Okay, then we come with the vocals right after.
Get what you want. Need you to know that you're not all alone in this world. Let's get excited for the life that we are yet to live. Let's approach it.
I like how, see, this is calculated. I like how, see, as soon as, so the energy shifted now. So from here all the way.
The worst of me. I'm truly sorry.
So it's kind of like, it's we're building up to this point. He's sort of the subject matter is like, I've seen this in you. Hey, like, it's like build you up now. Now when we get here to this point, the beat starts coming in, and the first line, he says,
let's get excited for the life that we are yet to.
Let's get excited for the life we're yet to give. Let's get excited, and the beat is pumping. Boom, boom, boom. It goes with it. It's saying like, hey, now that I told you all this, I told you I've seen this in you and all that. Now let's get up and now let's do it. And then that's further symbolized by the beat. By the beat. Boom, 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 boom. It's that almost like a heart pump. Everything is just calculated. I know you did that on purpose.
Let's get excited for the life that we are yet to live. Let's approach a world with humble hearts, and when we can, we'll give. Put the hurt and pain aside, cause this is not who I should see. When I wake up and I hate myself just for being me. I know you can relate, it's why I'm writing this so freely. Why I'm speaking to the broke, cause you and I were so alike. I see myself in you, with all the good and bad and all the urges to hate the world for hurting you. I'm sorry that it did, but that's a reason to move on to better things.
Woo. I'm sorry that it did, but that's a reason to move on to better things. That's a reason. The world hurting you is a reason to move on to better things, not stay in the cycle of hurt and pain. Facts.
To move on to better things, it comes at times you least expect it. Why it holds a special place right in your heart. For you to know the world is filled with goodness when you think it's dark. When you can hardly hold a tear back, depression comes in fast. Let my words be a beacon of hope to your broken parts. Let my voice steer you straight on the days that you want.
Oh, oh my God. Oh, I just got you. The way of the beat, oh God. That like I'm telling you, so calculated. Like that wasn't like done like that was done on purpose. Listen.
Your broken parts. Let my voice steer you straight on the days that you want to crash. I know what it's like to.
Oh, if you don't get chills hearing that part, I don't know. One more time. Listen.
Hope your broken parts. Let my voice steer you straight on the days that you want to crash. I know what it's like to need it more than oxygen itself. that you know.
One more time. Sorry. That's hard. That was dope.
Hope your broken parts. Let my voice steer you straight on the days that you want to cry.
Let my voice steer you straight on the days that you want to crash. That's hard. Let my voice be the guiding voice that leads you to lead you straight and not veering off and going back, making a U-turn back to the beginning.
I know what it's like to need it more than oxygen itself.
Oh my Lord, that was hard.
Now when you think you're better, things will worsen. It's a test, so don't.
Hold on, what's this? Whoa, we got this guitar in the background. What the heck is going on here?
Things will worsen, it's a test, so don't you ever let it get to your head. Save that space for something more impressive. It's not worth your fragile soul being stressed forever. And if you've never heard it, let me tell you, life is precious. I won't pretend I've been okay for most of my life. There were days I'd never want to leave my house, and I would only leave at night cause my anxiety would rise if there was one person outside. But look at us now, I'm so proud of who you are. I remember you were wrecked, but you're rebuilding all your scars.
I remember you were wrecked, but you were... yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Proud of who you are. I remember you
were wrecked, but you're rebuilding all your scars. Like, just because... Like, that goes back to the card you were dealt. Like, just because we were this way doesn't mean, like, this is who you always will be.
You were wrecked, but you're rebuilding all your scars. I see them physically and mentally. I know you've been exhausted from your past, but approach the world with open arms and see the kindness in their hearts, cause they're like you, they've been through hardship.
Oh my God. This right here, now he's...
But approach the world with open arms.
Hold on, I need to hear a lot more.
And mentally, I know you've been exhausted from your past, but approach the world with open arms and see the kindness in their hearts, cause they're like you, they've been through hardships. You know from your experience, not everyone is harmless. Please don't let it throw you off, your purpose is astounding, even if it's just to love somebody who's around you. I get it's rarely easy. I see the sadness in your eyes and broken pieces. You search for happiness in places that are dark and eerie. Your past still haunts you in a way that says you're never leaving. Trust me when I say that some days I'm hardly breathing. So
I got lost in thought for a second, just thinking about like that part right there when he's like, just approach the world with open arms, because like you know from your experience, not everyone is harmless. That's hard. He's saying, like, just because you've been through certain experiences doesn't mean that everyone else is going to put you through the same experiences. This is hard, bro. So approach the world with open arms, because just like you, other people have been through similar things. And see the kindness in their heart, because they're like you. Like, right? You know, and sometimes people's hardships make them act a certain way. Trauma affects everybody. Trauma can cause people to act sometimes irrational or do things a different way, but that's a sign of it. So you just have to take that into consideration.
You off, your purpose is astounding, even if it's just to love somebody who's around you. I get it's rarely easy. I see the sadness in your eyes and broken pieces. You search for happiness in places that are dark and eerie. Your past still haunts you in a way that says you're never leaving. Trust me when I...
Oh my Lord. I like how, so we go through all that. It's up, and then now we're calming down a little bit now. So it's almost like, here's the personification of the song. Try extra. Thank you for that. I'm getting back on it right after this. I'm getting back on the game, but I gotta appeal to everybody. I'm sorry, it's hard because I gotta appeal to my gamer. Ghost of Tsushima is what I started this channel on. Like officially, like started this channel on. So I had to bring it back to my roots. But thank you, Try Extra. I'm getting back on the game right after. Hey, if you're on, if you have a game, hey, if you're on, add me, dude. I need teammates. Sorry, I'm getting to. Sorry, that's gamer talk. I know none of you in the chat understood a word of what I just said, but that was for Try Extra. Anyway, back to this. So now we're climbing back. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So we go up, and now we're climbing back down. We're climbing down. Now we're soft, subtle again. He's shaking this person that he's talking to. He's like, dude, this is it, and you're worth more, and this and that. And now we're calmed down now. And now he's like, wait, let me take a deep breath.
Love somebody who's around you. I get it's rarely.
So now we calm down. Boom. I get it's really easy. Like he's now he sit down. Now he sits down with her, take her by the hands, look into her eyes, and tell her.
Easy. I see the sadness in your eyes and broken pieces. You search for happiness in places that are dark and eerie.
Ooh, you search for happiness in places that are dark and eerie.
Your past still haunts you in a way that says you're never leaving. Trust me when I say that some days I'm hardly breathing. So when you feel alone, please know you've never been. Go out there with confidence, a head higher than it's ever been. Need you to know that you're not all alone in this world.
This was great, man. This was great, man. Invan, I'm so glad. Okay. So glad that you did this. Shout out to Invent, guys. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. First of all, I gotta edit these two and drop these videos. Then I gotta get back on Ghost of Tsushima. Then I'm gonna come back at noon because Merkums is dropping a track. I'm back and forth today. It's a long day for me. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this one. Shout out to Invent for another great song. My name is Hayes. Of course, stay happy, hydrated, all that good stuff. And I'm out. Peace.